It is about color. It is about color. At the end of the day, it's about color. When you black, you know, you see it. You see it. You not black, you wouldn't understand it. You don't see it. It's naked to your eye. I see it. It's all about color all day long. No matter what fight, who Floyd's fighting, Larry Merchant's in his face. Well, the crowd was booing. The crowd was leaving. But then when Manny fights Clyde, the most boring fight I've ever seen, I'm just comparing. Because he's a welterweight right now, current welterweight that's at the top of Floyd. That's why I'm using Pacquiao, so be easy. He fought the most boring fight. I didn't hear nothing. Shit, I fell asleep during the Clyde fight. I didn't hear Larry Merchant say something negative about that. Margarito, why was he choosing Margarito? Margarito hadn't fought in a year. You know what I'm saying? Then you find out he used hand wraps, so when he took his hand wraps, he wasn't shit. So he wasn't shit after inactive for a year, but Larry Merchant didn't say nothing about that. Max Kellerman didn't say nothing about that. What did he say after he fought Marquez, after Mayweather fought Marquez? Let's talk about your selection of this opponent, of being a little guy. Instead of giving him his credit. Why not give the man his credit when it's due? His credit is due. It's past due. It's past due. He don't get credit. Look on ESPN. The cowardly Floyd. And then they go on and say they didn't even watch Pacquiao's fights. But then they talking about what they read. Yeah, I read that, Pacquiao allowed him to coach the 12th round. Reminded me of an Ali fight, I didn't see none of Pacquiao versus Margarito, but, I read somewhere that, Pacquiao suffer from the same syndrome, baby. Man, I don't know, man. I'm done, man. This guy's too easy, man. He don't know. He don't know about boxing, you know what I'm saying? He don't know about it. He's stuck on this Ali, Ali and Ray Robertson. And my whole thing really on this who's the best thing, my whole thing is like this. I don't get, people feel that because somebody did something first, or because somebody was beyond exceptional first, that they're the greatest ever. That nobody can surpass them, or that's it. It's done. People feel like Ali is the greatest ever and ain't gonna be nobody better. So why continue to watch the sport if you feel like nobody's ever gonna be better? It sounds like boxing is getting downplayed. Boxing is not as good as it was back. And if that's how you really feel, which I feel like the competition is better today than it was back then. Me personally, I feel like there's more competition in the sport overall than it was back then. And when I made my white comments about the sad white boys, I was only saying it to show that the white boys of today are some of the best boxers. You got like Froch, the Klitschko brothers. Damn, but no, I'm just saying, just boxers in general, man. Pavlik at one time was knocking niggas out. I'm just saying, it wasn't. Look at Sergio. We got Sergio Martinez. People from Argentina. You got Mexicans, majority of Mexicans dominating. You got Filipinos dominating. You got blacks dominating. You got a mixture. You got Chris Arreola. You know what I'm saying? He was the heavyweight. Nightmare. The sport has changed. It has evolved, man. It has evolved. It's no longer just black and white. It's a mixture. So what I'm saying is, when I say Floyd is better than Ali, people get offended. Ali was one of the best to do it, hands down, as a heavyweight. He's one of the best heavyweights. But just to say he's the best ever, come on, man. That argument is played out, man. He's been surpassed. You know what I'm saying? He set the bar in his time. But you had Tyson come along and change the game. You had a lot of people. You had great people like Holyfield. You got light heavyweights like Johnson. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. You got a lot of great fighters today. And somebody got mad and they mentioned Hopkins as though, I don't know why they got upset with me, because I like Hopkins, but they said Hopkins was better than Floyd. I don't think Hopkins is better than Floyd, but Hopkins is a great fighter. All I'm saying is, man, just to say that Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, blah, 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 that shit is old. Ali will tell you he was the greatest. But come on, man, pass the torch.
That's what I was trying to say about basketball. But you know what I'm saying? He tried to get on me for saying that I felt like Kobe was the greatest. Like I shouldn't have said, you know. People, once again, people think that because Michael Jordan was a flashy nigga, was fancy. You know what I'm saying? Hitting shit, doing shit that people couldn't do at that time. He looked great. He was doing something people wasn't doing, dunking on people. You know what I'm saying? Shaking them, hitting that last buzzer shot, athletic, extremely could jump out the gym. People wasn't used to seeing that. So when they seen it, it was like, damn, this nigga bad. 2-3. You know what I'm saying? The greatest ever. Shoe came out. I tip my hat. I'm not downplaying Jordan when I say Kobe is better. Jordan is one of the best to do. All I'm saying is there comes a point in time where people are better. You know what I'm saying? When people will come along, they can do what you do, if not better. That's all I'm saying. I think Kobe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like Kobe can do what Jordan can do, if not better. He can do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not to take away from Michael Jordan. I'm not saying Jordan sucks. Kobe's the best ever, and he's the greatest. And no, you know, nobody's never be better than Kobe. Somebody might come along and be better than Kobe. The dude that played with the new team, what is it? Oklahoma. I can't think of his name right now. I think it's Oklahoma, but it's a new guy, man. I can't think of his name. I want to say Grant, or I can't think of his name right now, top of my head, but I think he's gonna be the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. It don't stop with Jordan. It didn't. Hold on. Let me correct. It didn't stop with Dr. J. It didn't stop with Jordan. It ain't gonna stop with Kobe, LeBron. It's gonna keep going. There's always gonna be somebody that come out that's gonna be better than somebody, man. That's just something people gotta deal with. People don't like to deal with. Oh no, man, he's the best ever. It's not gonna change. Nope. That's it. That's it. That's the last person. Jordan was it. All right, basketball cut. Just over with. You know, all right, boxing. That's it. You know, we had Ali. That's it. You know, show's over. I mean, come on, man. Be real, man. Records are made to be broke, and people see you. You know, they. I don't know, man. I just think that people get stuck on what people did in the past, and you know, let Floyd fights. Floyd's a fighter. He feel like he's better than Ali. That's him. Let that man think that. How can you say he shouldn't feel that way? You're not a fighter. You're not Floyd. You're critiquing a man's legacy, and you don't have a legacy. We can't critique your legacy. It's easy for you to sit there and say what Floyd should do, who Floyd should fight. Floyd's not better than this person. Floyd's not better than that person. Let Floyd be. You know, all this criticizing, man, that shit's it's out the window. You know what I'm saying? It's for the birds, man. It's for the birds, straight up. You know. Anyways, man. That's it, man. I hate that the bust nigga ass open on YouTube, but sometimes you just gotta bust smoke like a cashew, baby. You gotta split him. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's it, man. It's Chucky Lee, man. Come to my page, man. You want to know the truth, man. Shout out to Alexander, baby. Missouri, baby. I'm going with Alexander. Represent Missouri.